Brooklyn Daddy in the house. What is up for a Tuesday? I did it. I set a goal and I achieved it. I am in Challenger 1. Woo! Oh my god. That last battle to get over 4,000 was insane. I got right up there and then I lost a bunch. You know how it is. It always happens that way. But I'm finally there. And I swear I am not doing another ladder battle until the end of this month. Oh
we get
my
it.
god.
It was hard.
But I am top of the clan. That's not going to last very long. Top of the clan to ya. I know it's not that impressive, Challenger 1, but it was a big deal for me. So, that's that. And I did it all with this lovely mortar deck. Thanks to Bufarete and Pompeo. I think it's like a modified version of a Pompeo deck. Anyway, I first saw this deck on Bufarete's awesome YouTube channel.
Yeah, Bufarete.
And I just love it. It's so fun. You can do a lot with it. It's challenging. It's satisfying. It only has one legendary, the log. Yeah, so what I'm going to do today, it's all about the replays. I'm going to show you a couple replays from yesterday where I played with Virginia
TrickNTreat
on Twitch. This one, actually both these battles were live on her Twitch stream, which was cool. This first one is just kind of nuts. It's not particularly interesting or nuanced. It's just kind of, it's over basically before it begins. So we got a pump going. They have a miner chipping away at our pump. Knight to take care of the miner. And E-barbs on the left. What do we do with those? Virginia drops the... We are maybe going to get locked on to the tower. Yeah, here we go. Tower, and it gets the Prince. Love that. Prince doing his charge. Hog coming in. E-barbs again on the left. What do we do? Distract with the archers. We got a big fat golem coming in hard on the right. Coming in heavy. Coming in hot. He doesn't do much. He makes it to the tower before his death explosion. Well, not quite death, but golemite explosion. Baby dragon. I guess this is longer than I thought it was.
Brooklyn Daddy.
Maybe I'm thinking of another one. Anyway, let's see what happens. Baby dragon taking care of that annoying furnace. We've done some decent damage on the right, and electrons coming in. More E-barbs and fire spirits. Pulling to the middle. Got an electro whiz of our own on the left. And one of my favorite things, you know, putting the mortar right there at the river. Distract. Still got a hit on that annoying furnace, as you saw. Ice Spirit to freeze that miner. The log away. Ooh, the logs away. The incoming hog. Charging Prince. What do we do? Throw up a knight. Stop that charge. Things are almost equal at this point. Well, that Muskie's going to get some hits. Now E-barbs coming in on the right. Pull him to the center with an Ice Spirit. Electricity taking care of them nicely. Arrows away. That was a lucky the log, or a well-placed the log. So many E-barbs.
Enough with the E-barbs.
Miner on the left. Maybe I think this is maybe the push that this is the push that polishes it off. Lots of peas. Okay, so they got a tower. I think I was imagining a different replay.
You think?
But now, look at this. It was kind of tight, but now we've tied things up. Had a bit of a lead at this point. Again, pull the E-barbs to the middle. More E-barbs! E-barbs and E-barbs and E-barbs. So satisfying beating people with E-barbs and Royal G. So that furnace is about to die on the left. Another miner. Hello, miner. Baby dragon and the log to deal with you. Maybe that was a little overkill. single skellies to absorb. Oh, got a cheer. Single skellies to absorb those fire spirits. And now look at this. We got, now the mortar's toast, but look at that golem, almost at full health on the left. That's scary for Fard and Mim. Fard and Mim. Ah, this is what I was thinking about. That left tower just goes so quickly. Thank you, Virginia. Always enjoy your Twitch.
Yay, Virginia.
And, oh no, yeah, see, that's what I did wrong. Sorry. So that was the closer one. That was a bit of a closer one. It's this first one that was over basically before it began. But I'm going to show you CM, M, and Hassan Master. We are up against Griffon and TrickNTreat, a.k.a. Virginia. Oh, and it's another mortar deck. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Now, in general, here I'm going to drop a pro tip. I know people... Oh, listen to that. It's relaxing. I know people sometimes like to couple the Inferno Tower with the mortar, but in general, it's not a good idea to plunk down an Inferno Tower before you've placed anything. I mean, I guess in this case, you know, they're doing it preemptively as a defensive measure, but watch and see what happens. So that gets frozen and then just shut down by our friend Lizard. Such a good counter. That fireball misses our E-Wiz. Oh, look at Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. Oh, and we got our mortar on support. E-Wiz just gets engulfed. That is some beef. Some beef on the ground. And that's raw talent. This is a 3-crowner.
Ground beef.
Not much to say here. Just too much beef.
You can never have too much beef.
And finally, the last replay. Painful. I'm calling this one painful. So because I'm petrified of ladder battles right now, because I don't want to drop below 4,000, I'm doing one of the classic challenges, the 10 gem. And I think I'm at like 6 wins at this point. Anyway, up against Ger Gyuk. Sorry, Ger. Now, I have to say, the Knight, you know, sometimes you're up against decks that are really difficult to win with the mortar. And in that case, I have found that the combo of the Knight with archers at the back, I mean, once they get to a tower, they can wreck a tower. And sometimes what you need to do, like if somebody has... I gotta pause this so I can think and talk. So if somebody's using a tombstone or a furnace really nicely and distracting your mortar so you're not really doing anything with your mortar, one thing you can do is continue to place the mortar and keep that pressure on, but don't think you're going to win with the mortar. Focus on pushes, these small pushes with your knight and your archers, especially if you can turn a successful defense into an offensive push. Your opponent hopefully is going to focus on trying to shut your mortar down, and in so doing, maybe is not going to think as much about that knight. And oftentimes I've had wins where it's really all about the knight and the archers at the tower. And the mortar is more defense distraction. There we go, a little bit of a lag there. Speeding up to catch up. Okay, baby dragon taking care of my knight. So at this point, yeah, cry, Gare. Remember, I did say this was painful. So I'm distracting that dragon. He only gets 1 or 2 of his puffy breaths, but see, look at that. We distracted him, pulled him away from the tower, and now the Night Witch placed... She didn't really do anything. I mean, she made a couple bats, but now she has to take the long way around. I think it probably would have been better for Gare/Jer to just put the Night Witch right at the bridge. 1 hit, yeah. It's a little premature for crying, wouldn't you say, Jer? I'm going to call him Jer from now on.
Oh, Jer, we hardly knew ye.
Wait until full elixir, and now we have a golem. But we've locked onto the tower, which is awesome, and that golem is slow moving. Gonna log him back a little bit, just to delay when he gets to the mortar. That beleaguered archer is lucky because she was out of the stream of baby dragon. But now we've got a log coming in, and we want to pull that incoming force back towards the bridge, right? So I place a knight back there. Diffused that pretty nicely. But now another golem. The golem decks can be so exhausting to go up against.
True.
And again, distracting that baby dragon with a mortar that I'm using here strictly for defense. And this is nice because the mortar's getting hits on the golem and the Valkyrie. Baby dragon coming in. I'm trying to keep my archers back there so they could do a little work, but they get squashed with fire. Can you get squashed with fire? Now this is scary. Again, I'm trying to pull those back creeps, the Mega Minion and the Night Witch, back to minimize the damage. But look at this. Good zap by Jer. Good zap, Jer. 163. I'm thinking I'm going to lose here, so I'm thinking, okay, rocket.
Tower at 3 alert.
And now, I pause. Look at that log. Another thing, and BUFARETE pointed this out, one thing that is so great about this deck and sometimes surprises your opponents is you've got 3 spells. You've got, look at that log. The log is distracting me. The log is distracting me. The log is distracting me. You've got the log, you've got the arrows, and you've got rocket. And they are crucial for this deck. Crucial, having those 3 damage-dealing spells. And you can see I had their tower at 600, and now between the rocket, the log, and the arrows, watch what happens. Oh, and by the way, my tower's at 3, and he doesn't have zap
Yeah, I
up.
said that already.
And arrows for the win. Oh, that is annoying. Painful, you might say. So there we have it. I'm very, very happy to be in Challenger. Let me look at that again. Ah, that makes me so happy every time I see it. May as well open the chest. Anything that we use? New. The season. Oh, and I'm so excited. I've never gotten one of those chests. I don't know what you call them. The double chest where you choose cards. I am very excited. I will definitely do a video about that. The season. Where do we see the season? Ah, there we go. Ends in 19 days, 15 hours. And then I'll get that special chest. But until then, I'm sticking with this deck. And that is another piece of advice I'm going to give to you. Find a deck you like. Stick with it. You're going to get frustrated, but really, stick with that deck. Get to know it inside and out. Practice, practice, practice. And that's it. I'm Brooklyn Daddy, officially in Challenger 1. As always, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Seriously, if you like these videos, you like watching them, how hard is it to tap a like? Give me a little comment. Whatever. Request something you want to see. I love video requests. And of course, subscribe. Brooklyn Daddy!